Vanquish, God Hard, no death, and max time bonus. This is 3-5, it's called Despair. So this is a really interesting mission. Immediately boost to the right of that vehicle, pop a cigarette here, and then you can boost all the way up to the top and get on the turret without having to engage in any of the fights. From here we can kill everybody, and then we can trigger the next sequence. So this is a mission where if it wasn't for the first two sequences, you could do this so quick, because at the end, cigarettes make it so easy to get past everything and just ruin the level. And it looks like it's a massive siege and you have to kill a million things, but you don't really have to kill anything. It's kind of amazing, but we will be engaging with some Romanovs, so bear that in mind. But this first part, just kill everything. Kill everything you can see. Hopefully you can do it on the turret and you don't waste bullets like I did, because fighting at this range against God-hard accuracy is not the easiest thing in the world, but hopefully they will not be focusing on you, they'll focus on the rest of your team, and you can just get rid of them. A nice piece of design, if you don't know, which I'm assuming you do, when a Gorgie is targeting you, its eye laser, it's kind of like its eye, literally, the light on it will look red. They'll be white when they're just normal. The moment they engage you, it turns red. It's a wonderful piece of feedback for the player to know that they're in danger. It's subtle, you've already noticed it a million times and conditioned yourself to understand what it means, but you might have never thought about it, and that's the sign of truly good game design, and it really helps, because it gives you so much information with just a simple piece of visual feedback. But on this section with the tank, you can hit the tanks at max range, like right now, and do damage to them even though you can't see the HP bar, so don't feel like you're wasting ammunition when you do this, because you're still doing damage. And if any of these tanks get to your team and start killing them, the vehicles that are close just below us, you can actually fail here. There's a fail state if all the tanks go, because I failed it on stream, and I didn't even know this level had a fail state, so it just goes to show that you learn something new every day and you have to be careful. But if you kill these enemies quickly and you stay on top of both tanks, there's no reason for you to ever fail this section. It's pretty consistent, it's pretty safe. Just shoot any part of the tank as well. I once thought that you had to shoot them in the neck where the turret is, but that's just to knock the turret off. And if you're interested in getting more points, if you knock its turrets off, you get more points. So stay on top of everything, and then once you blow up the final one, it'll trigger the next section, and then Sam will drop down. But this is the final tank, so just take him on. It's interesting to see the points you get. You'll notice, the plus 100 bonus. That's for the D-limbs, I think. I wish the scoring system had more to it, because I think it would be fascinating. I really love the idea of scoring systems, especially in a game that's this well designed, but I feel like the one in this game that's present is kind of half-assed. You get more for a time bonus than you ever would cheesing enemies, it seems. It's like, specifically doing something to kill enemies using slow-mo should give you a bonus. Headshots do give you a bonus, but I just think there could have been way more to it, and I love me a good score system. But anyhow, move up to the Creon, I think it's called. It's going to lift up its foot here, and if you're quick enough and you do enough damage, you can take it out on this first rotation, but I've never done it. Because I've only attempted this level, I think, twice when it comes to doing this. And courtesy of the cigarettes, I did it really quickly. But just keep on focusing, take it down, hit it as hard as you can. And once again, the time limit on this level seems kind of flexible. And it's even better because after this, after we've engaged the Romanovs, we don't have to do too much fighting at all. But the Romanovs are definitely going to be something that we'll be engaging with. And feasibly, if you space your cigarettes correctly, or you don't use a cigarette at the beginning of this level and instead you kill that first Romanov, that first Gorgie, and then run up there, then you should feasibly be able to use all 3 cigarettes here to get past every fight. But I like to boost to this crate, and then I like to use the cigarette as I get shot or overheat. Interesting. Did I use a cigarette then? I don't think I did. Maybe I messed up. We'll see. But once you get up here, you're going to start ambiently overheating because of the machine above us, and then there is a bunch of enemies here. But don't panic, because both of them have tanks on their back that kill everything around them when they die. So if you can take out the tanks, you can get rid of them really quickly. But you'll notice here, this is kind of Shotgun City at the moment, and it's not the strategy that I would have liked, but you can't control sometimes the situations when they're in your face. But that gets rid of everybody, and now go up to this corner just over here and use a cigarette quickly. You're going to get shot a few times, but you should be good. And then after the cigarette's gone, boost all the way down here and get behind this box. Once you're behind this box, you are safe. If you've done it in this sequence, enemies will not be shooting at you, you'll trigger the cutscene, and that's the end of the mission. Who knew you could do it that quickly, eh? I generally try and kill everything, and it takes way longer, but to get that, you need A decent time, 5,000 points, 4 minutes 49, 0 death. Thank you very much for watching, and you take care now.